Small Space Living with CTM takes us on a tour of 8 different spaces with 8 talented designers. We take a look at some of the beautiful interiors they've designed and how they go about putting their creative touch to small spaces. It's no secret that with South Africa's incredible weather, a patio is one of the best places to spend your time. Designer and self-confessed patio lover Carin van Heerden of Carin Interiors shares her take on a well-designed patio.
What was very important for me as a designer and for the client is they've got a big family. So they love eating together, so we had to create an eating space as well as a soft seating space. Most important for me was to fit it in such a way that you've got the balance, that you still got the focal points, and that we've used the right fabric. I found this house with the walls and the tiles, the floors already done. So I had to find something that would work with the undertones of the tiles and the walls. So for that reason, I had to use something a bit contrasting on your muted tiles and walls. And for that reason, we use this specific natural fiber rug that gives a lot of texture. The client loves duck egg. So I really wanted to use a white with a duck egg and maybe a bit of use of greys. In this specific patio, we reused the furniture that the client had. They had in storage 2 very old couches, but they loved the couches, they were very comfy. So they asked, could we maybe reuse the couches? So we said, yes, let's have a look. And we made some new slip covers. And I think most important for a patio area in this harsh South African sun is we need to use fabric that can withstand the harsh South African light and sunlight. I think within a patio it's good working with something that is a bit more traditional, like the stripes in the fabric, but also bringing in a bit of something that's contemporary to give us the freshness. So we've used the stripes and then we've balanced it back with the runner on the dining room table with the circles. It's a bit more contemporary. Accessorizing on a patio is personal, but it's also very important. 2 things, and that is balance in how you accessorize and don't over-accessorize. Candles on a patio is extremely important. When the sun sets and you light your candles, it just gives you this romantic and wonderful look and feel. And incorporating that with your fresh plants, you just create this amazing space. It must be such a space that you just don't want to leave it. And that is exactly what we try to create on this specific patio.
Believing that even the smallest patio can be one that oozes charm and comfort, Carin transformed a 5 square meter stand into a Mediterranean-inspired retreat.
My inspiration was to do a combination of contemporary with a hint of Mediterranean. Mediterranean is presently very much in fashion, especially in bathrooms, patios and kitchens. And I thought using that with a very textured cementy tile, it would give a very nice contrast. It was important for me to use the same tile on the floor as on the wall. Why did I do the more plain tiling on the wall? Part of my design, I wanted to do plant holders and I wanted to do a bit of decor on the walls. So if I had a very busy pattern on the wall, that would just become too busy. I've used the mosaics only in the corners and on the sides to make the stand open up. And it makes a strong pillar for the Mediterranean style I wanted to anchor. The color scheme I used was charcoal with white and black as my focal colors. Then I popped it with some black and white. So the chairs are white and some of the accessories are white that just pops against the grey and the charcoal. I think 3 of the main focal points that we used on the stand is we put in a new, very, very modern and contemporary light. And then we've got the wall with all the plants. And then we've used 2 mirrors that is actually bathroom mirrors out of CTM. So we've turned them around and used them in such a way that it actually creates the look and feel of a window. So a very good idea, if you've got the space, is to bring in some height and a hedge with greenery. It just gives you the look and the feel of height, but also gives you a bit of privacy if you maybe need that.
When it comes to creating the ultimate small space patio, keep in mind the following. Always try to incorporate a dining and soft seating area. Use outdoor fabrics that can withstand the harsh sunlight. Create balance by accessorizing. Add candles for ambiance. Introduce plants as they give life to a patio. Cement look tiles can accommodate a variety of different styles as they are neutral and timeless. Using the same tile on the floor and the wall creates a unified feel. Incorporating features like the mosaic pillars opens up the patio and creates a sense of space. Add herbs to your patio for texture, fragrance, and culinary use. Use planters to create a hedge for added privacy.